a lot of vitamins, but it has the focus blend to help people with the brain fog. A lot of people are waking up from sleep right now just feeling tired and just fogged up, It has a lot of vitamins, but it has the focus blend to help people with the brain fog. A lot of people are waking up from sleep right now just feeling tired and just fogged up, And you know about the central bank digital currency.
Yeah.
They're gonna have another pandemic. They've already created they've already put together the WHO pandemic treaty.
Oh, yeah.
Critics say the proposed agreement would give the WHO authority over healthcare, trade, and other aspects of our lives. What would approval of this zero draft agreement mean for people worldwide?
Well, I believe that it will mean the establishment of a worldwide totalitarian biotech state.
And we covered that already,
Yes. So the bottom line is people think that, everything is fine. We're in the storm. We're in the calm before the storm. So they are putting digital currency. Many countries are being digitalized right now.
That's right.
If you see like in Nigeria, but Nigeria was just a country that you couldn't track anybody. 2 years ago, in 2001, they made everybody turn in their phone or register their phone. So everybody had to go register their phone. If you didn't register your phone got turned off. So everybody had to register their phone and get an NI number. They did that. A few months ago, they told all Nigerians that we're going to change your currency.
Right.
So they
had a lot of trouble.
No, they brought people, they mopped out trillions of naira out of the system. And then when it came time to give people their money back, there was no money. So right now, even local market women or local people they are having to transfer money through the phone. So they are digitalizing Nigeria as we speak.
So they're tracking everybody's
so that
purchase.
they can track everybody's purchase. There are people in Nigeria right now that are working on that digitalization. So they're going to start, everybody, even old mothers now are learning to transfer money through the phone. So they're going to probably be bringing their debit card. And then, of course, the Quant is going to be the next thing that's going to come. In Cameroon, my country, they also did change our currency. They've digitalized our passports and ID cards. So they are digitalizing everywhere because, the Quant, the central bank digital currency is actually called the Quant. And it's going to be like a little rice-sized this thing that's going to be injected in your hand.
Not my hand.
No,
not my hand.
Not mine.
When Google search MIT quantum dots, when you look it up, you'll find that MIT spot that was funded by Gates and Epstein and Law. If this truth is too hot, you better put on some block, cause now we're gonna talk about them quantum dots, them quantum stamps, them nanobots. Once it's under the skin, that's how they win. Pastors won't talk about it or your next of kin, but I will, cause that is just my style. You deserve the truth prophesied in the Bible. WEF logo is 666 and the Google Chrome logo is 666 and the CERN logo is 666. That connects it to 5G, the satanic pentagram technology. And finally, we move on to the CBDC, chip under the skin they call the mark of the beast.
Quick time out. I just feel like we probably could have said that a lot nicer because there's so many facts that you're throwing at us, and it's like you're not even factoring in our feelings.
CBDC. If that happens, we're done.
This is Richard Werner, the top academic scholar in the world on central banking. He wrote the book and did the documentary, The Princes of the Yen, about the Japanese central bank. Here he is in Malmo, Sweden, in May.
The nature of the CBDC, what is it actually going to look like? They never talk about that.
Right.
But I heard one European central banker tell me what it's going to look like. And it was around this large and would be implanted under your skin.
Because the Quant, the central bank digital currency is actually called the Quant. And it's going to be like a little rice-sized this thing that's going to be injected in your hand.
Not my hand.
No,
not my hand.
Not mine.
Bill Gates, he's having a good time. I guess he gets together with his team and he's like, guys, here's the deal. We need to make, patents here. Okay, we're gonna make a cryptocurrency that goes under the skin. That it's like a cryptocurrency system using body activity. So you can't buy or sell if you don't have it under your skin. And we're gonna call it publication number W02020060606. Any concerns at all? Whoa. I don't know what it is.
There's a whole lot of sixes going on, Clay. It's all over the place.
There's another one, Naputi. There's HR 666. There's 3 6s, and this is another one that basically says you have to agree with the woke agenda or you're committing a crime.
You any thoughts on that? You worried? Is it?
Yeah, no bueno, my friend. Lots of sixes, and look at this. I mean, this legislation's horrible. I don't know if anybody ever actually read it, but there's some really crazy stuff in that.
Yeah,
really
yeah. Law Enforcement Violence Prevention Program. Now, again, I mean, we're just giving you a lot of facts, and someone could be watching this going, "Oh, wow." I mean, there's a lot there. Now, in Hebrew, I just want to be clear. In Hebrew, W equals 6 in Hebrew, and guess who invented the World Wide Web? CERN. And so www is 666. Whoa. Www is 666 in Hebrew. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. This is how it works. What? Now we have a little bit of fun now. We transition into the fun round here. The quantum dot, which is rolled out by MIT. Dr. Naputi, this technology allows you to store a person's financial records and medical records underneath the skin. Called the quantum dot. And the name of the new central bank digital currency system being rolled out is called the CBDC Quant.
Quant Network isn't sexy. It won't stream your videos, explore the metaverse, or earn a huge returns when you stake its currency. But it does make it possible for all kinds of distributed ledger networks, including blockchains, to work together in harmony. Right now, blockchains are mostly private islands. For two of them to share information, one side or the other has to build a bridge. Quant's Overledger operating system promises to change all of that.
Because the quant, the central bank digital currency is actually called the quant. And it's going to be like a little rice-sized this thing that's going to be injected in your hand.
So the idea of Overledger was actually sparked when I was working as the Chief Information Security Officer at the Department of Health while I was working in Australia at the time. It was here that I saw firsthand the direct advancing of patient care through interoperability. And it was just really better data, and it really came down to something as simple as that. Now with blockchain technology, we actually have an opportunity to change this landscape entirely and transform healthcare.
In healthcare, there are definitely some of the challenges we talked about. In addition, there are some more, and I think the public sector can play a bigger role. So I'll list very quickly 4 of them. First one is in biology, we need the ability to generate a lot more data.
Quant's Overledger operating system promises to change all of that. 2,
we need to be able to store the ginormous amounts of data that are coming out, and there's a huge concern about today's compute and storage technologies just won't scale. And so, for example, we're working with Microsoft and companies like Twist to store IT data in DNA, to store IT data in DNA, to store IT data in DNA. To say, look, there's no, because today's media will not scale if you think about how much biological data we're going to generate. And so we need, storage media that can scale many, many orders of magnitude more.
By interconnecting the crypto universe in the same way that TCP/IP protocol created the internet out of the chaos of disconnected networks. Quant Crypto is the brainchild of cybersecurity expert Gilbert Verdian, who has spent decades working with multiple governments and private sector firms.
We can create a technology that connects critical systems and data by leveraging existing investments and systems without the need to make massive amounts of change. And this is exactly why we created Overledger. For the first time, we can actually see end-to-end the healthcare system as a whole.
Verdian realized long ago that blockchains could solve numerous security problems inherent in global information exchange, but that the space could soon become fragmented into competing networks, each with unique strengths and limits. So he developed Overledger, the world's very first multiple blockchain operating system. Sitting in between networks and the applications that run on them, Overledger makes it possible to run multi-chain applications, or MDApps. The quant coin QNT is used to validate transactions that access the Overledger software. There's a fixed supply of 14.6 million, and only 6% were given to the development team. In spite of 2022's overall bearish crypto market, the QNT token saw some positive action in the second half of 2022 due to new developments.
It accelerates the process of digitalization and automatization. It legitimizes the deployment of mass surveillance, and it makes surveillance go under your skin.